the part 2 of how to make your first app. And I'm just gonna review of what we've already learned. We've learned how to connect stuff from the view controller to our code and make variables or functions out of them. So, so far, we have a label, we have a text field, and we have a button. And we've made it so that every time we click that button down here, it will say, "Hello world." See? Right there. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to make it so our text field right here, it's a little hard to see. And as you can see, I've changed some of these buttons to say submit, and our text field is a little bit longer now. I'd recommend you do the same as well. Makes it look more professional. We're going to make it so whatever is typed in on our text field, and we push submit, hello world right here is going to change to whatever is in that text field. Now this is pretty easy. We're just going to make it so that, let's quit our app. We're going to make it so that when the button is clicked, so between these two curly brackets, we're going to say that text field dot text equals label dot text. Okay, so basically what that did, putting that dot text at the end, all that's doing, it's defining what kind of value it's looking for. So we're looking for a text value, and therefore it looks for whatever text is on here. It's pretty awesome that you can do that in Swift so easily. And then it just makes it so that our label up here equals whatever was in here when we push this button. And you can actually elaborate a lot on that. I'm not going to a lot right now, but let's run it and see if it works. Cool, so it's a little hard to see our text field, but let's type something in like Xcode. Oh, I was gonna push Xcode and it changed it. Okay, Xcode. There we go, and we're gonna push submit, and hopefully, oh, it did the opposite. And that's because we did the opposite on here. We're supposed to say label.text equals textfield.text. So let's say label.text equals textfield.text. Cool. We'll rerun it. And hopefully it works this time. Cool, so let's type something in. Xcode, for example. Push submit. And boom, it changes to whatever we type it into. So we can type in something random and it will change up here. So there we go. You've made an app that actually does something. It takes, first of all, it takes the user's input, and then it creates an output. Well, there you go. You've made your first app that's actually interactive, that actually does something. In our next tutorial, we're going to study a little bit more on if-else statements in our Swift playgrounds. So there you go.